Good morning, dear students. I am teaching chapter 3 and name of the chapter 3 is the fiber to fabric. And in introduction, I told you about the plant fibers and the animals fiber. Plant fibers are the cotton and jute, and animals fiber is the silk fiber. So, question is arises here, why do human beings need clothes but not the animals? Because clothes provide us protection and it protect us from the bad weathers and bad conditions and from increasing temperature. That's why we are wearing clothes. And you know that why animals they do not need the clothes, because they have feathers, they have hair on the body, so they provide protection. That's why they do not need the clothes. And now I will discuss variety in fabrics. You know that different varieties are there. You must have gone to a cloth shop with your parents to buy dress material for your clothing, and you must have observed that there is a large variety of the dress material available, and some dress materials are made from the cotton, some dress materials are made from the silk, some dress material from the different kinds of item. So then there are dress materials made from the synthetic materials like the rayon, nylon, terylene, polyester. They are the man-made or they are the synthetic fibers, and they all these materials are called the fabrics. And question is arises here, what is the fabrics? So fabrics is the continuous piece of the clothes generally used as a dress material and is called the fabric. Let us perform the following activities. In this activity 1, visit your tailoring shop and collect the cutting of fabrics left over after stitching, and touch and feel each cutting. Label each cutting such as wool, silk, cotton, nylon, etc., and take the help of tailor. Now view each of the cutting through a hand lens, and you will notice that each fabric is a continuous piece but is made of a number of threads interwoven with each other as shown in the figure 3.3. So in activity 1 it is given when you will go to a tailor shop, then you will see that in that tailor shop different kinds of fabrics are there. It can be silk, it can be cotton, it can be terylene, it can be polyester. So different types of fabrics are there, and when you have to touch or feel, then you can understand about the fabrics. So what is the fabrics? The continuous piece of the clothes generally used as a dress material, they are called the fabrics, and it is interwoven. And when you have to touch, then you can know that, or with the help of the tailor you can see that which kind of material it is. It can be cotton, it can be silk, it can be terylene, polyester, etc. Now come to the activity 2. In activity 2 it is given that look for the materials made from the fabrics in your home, and such as shirts, trousers, towels, curtains, foot mats, sweaters, mufflers, bedsheet, etc. Try to find out. 5 materials made from the cotton. This is you have to write in the copy. Name the 5 materials made from cotton. Name the 4 materials made from wool. Name the 4 materials made from the silk. This is your homework you have to do. Now come to the activity 3. Take a cutting of a cotton fabrics, and with the help of a common pin or a needle, pull out a few threads from one of its edges, and these threads are commonly called the yarn, and the yarn is interwoven to make a fabrics, and that yarn is interwoven and it makes a fabric. And now the question arises, what is yarn made of? So in order to answer the above questions, let us perform the following activities. Again, now come to the activity 4. Take out a yarn from the cutting of a cotton or woolen fabrics. Then place the yarn along the edge of a table like this. You can, this is the table, and when you have to take the thread and you have to place it like this, and when you have to open it, then you will see that it scratches the other end. When you will scratch this end, then you can see that different kinds of other end of the yarn along with its length with the nail of your right hand thumb as shown in the figure 3.5. you will notice that the yarn splits into thin strands of filaments. And when you have to scratch it, then you will see that different kinds of filaments are there. Different, here, this is the filaments, and when you have to scratch with your nails, then you will find out like this filaments are there. And you will notice that the yarn splits into thin strands or filaments, and these thin strands or filaments are called the fibers, and then these filaments are called the fibers. These filaments are called the fibers. Now question is arises here, what is the fibers? Fiber is a long, narrow, thin tube-like structure found in plants and the animals. So we can say that fabrics are made from the yarn. Yarn is made from the fibers, and did you know sometimes it becomes very difficult to pass a cotton thread through the eye of a needle. If you look closely at the end of the thread, you will notice that it splits into thin filaments or fibers which prevent it from entering the eye of the needle. Then however, if you slightly moisten this end of the thread with the saliva from your mouth, it easily passes through the eye of the needle, because it splits, filaments stick together and form a straight and sharp end. That's why it happens. Now come to the kinds of fiber. Which kind of fibers are there? So here I will tell you kinds of fibers. You know that two kinds of fibers are there. First one is the synthetic fibers or natural fibers. Kind of fibers. So first one is the natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Kind of fibers. So it is divided into two categories, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. So first I will tell you what is the natural fiber. And you know that natural fibers classified into two, plant fibers and animals fiber. Plant fibers and animal fibers. So you can see that fibers are of two kinds. First one is the natural fiber, second one is the synthetic fibers. Again, natural fibers are divided into two categories, plant fibers and animal fibers. Plant fibers, cotton and jute. Cotton and jute we are getting from the plant. So plant fiber is the cotton and jute. Now come to the animal fiber. Animal fiber is the silk, because silk we are getting from the insect named the silkworm, and rearing of silkworm is called the sericulture. So animal fiber is the silk. I will tell you, silk is the animal fiber. Example of the animal fiber is the silk, and here cotton and jute. Cotton and jute are the plant fibers, because cotton and jute we are getting from the plants, and silk we are getting from the insect named the silkworm, and rearing and management of the silk is called the sericulture. And cotton has fibers on its seeds. So first I will discuss about the plant fibers. What is the plant fibers? The fibers which are found on some parts of a plant are called the plant fibers. Plant fibers are the cotton and jute. And cotton has fiber on its seed, coconut has fiber on its fruit, banana tree has fiber on its leaves. Here it is useful to know that almost all plant leaves have fibers. Flax and jute have fibers on their stem. Now come to the animal's fiber. The question is answer here, what is the animal fibers? The fibers which are found on the skin of animals or the cocoons of the beetles are called the animal fibers. Examples of the animal fibers, wool also animal fiber. Not only silk, wool is also animal fiber, and wool we are getting from the different kinds of sheep, goats, etc. And the examples of the animal fiber, you can see that most of the wool is obtained from the fleece of the sheep, and however some amount of wool is obtained from the hair of goat, camel, angora rabbit and yak. And silk is obtained from the cocoon, and the pupa of a silkworm spins silk around itself. And the silk is obtained from the cocoon, and the pupa of a silkworm spins silk around itself. Now come to the synthetic fiber. What is the synthetic fiber? So synthetic fibers, the fibers obtained from the substances which are not obtained from the plant or from the animal sources or the animal sources. They are fine. We can say that, in other words, we can say that it is a man-made. So synthetic fiber, the fibers obtained from the substances which are not obtained from plants or animal source, so they are called the synthetic fibers or artificial fibers. And synthetic fibers are obtained from the petroleum products by complex chemical processes. Different kinds of processes are there, so we obtained, and they are more durable than the natural fibers but do not absorb water. You know that cotton is very good in the summer. We are wearing cotton cloths in the summer because they absorb the water easily and it is very good to wear. And the fabrics made from them are very uncomfortable in hot and humid climate. If we will wear nylon or terylene or polyester in the summer season, then it is very difficult to wear because they don't have capability to absorb water. That's why we are not wearing nylon, terylene, polyester in the summer. So this is all about the synthetic fibers and natural fibers. You will take revision till here.